It's fair to say today hasn't gone as planned. Let me give you a rundown of my day so far. Got up at 6 a.m, bright and early, ready to start working on my websites, only to find the internet was down. So I thought I'd do a bit of housework, get some washing in. Please the wife. Then the washer broke. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to have a cup of tea, I'm just going to chill out, and guess what? No toilet paper. I mean, this is going from bad to worse, right? Then I decided to start filming. Every single battery pretty much on all my equipment was dead. So it's fair to say it is not going as planned. But there is some good news, and that's the reason why I wanted to make this video. And it's about my mega website. So you might want to sit back for this. Let's get into this. Hi and welcome back to the channel again. So I want to give you an update on something that's happened over the last few days regarding my mega website. Now, if you're new to the channel, you've not seen it, it's basically a website that I was going to build, make it a mega website. I was going to put hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of pieces of content on there. I launched the website and within a matter of months, I'd already had around 350 articles on in the first couple of months. So it was going really well. But then I put a pause on things. I put everything on hold because Google was not showing the website any love. It was not indexing my articles. And in fact, after nearly a year now, until very recently, there was only around 70 articles out of 350 that could be searched and found in the SERP index. So Google it could see the articles, it could see the URLs, but it would not index them into the SERPs. Now, this has been a problem for a few websites, and a lot of people have had the same indexing issues. Even some of the other big YouTubers out there like Sean Mars and Chris from Niche Safari have all had similar indexing issues, and either they've given up on them websites or they've found a fix for it. Well, I tried everything on this website to get these 350 articles in the SERP index so users could find them and could get some traffic and start to grow the website. I tried all the usual things like adding internal backlinks, external backlinks, putting some YouTube videos in there, doing some social shares, building business citations, really treating the website as if it's a proper business and getting Facebook accounts, Pinterest accounts. I tried everything, but for the past 12 months it simply did not work. So I tried the usual method of manually indexing through Google Search Console. So that's where you take the URL, you put it in Search Console, and you click manually index. So you're basically saying to Google, here's an article, it is a real genuine article, please index it, let people find it. And usually within a day or two that happens. But with this website, it was not happening. You can see here, June the 16th, June the 20th, 12th of July, I manually indexed around 50 articles, and I was keeping track of those indexing. So every time I manually indexed, and it took months to do kind of 50 or 60 because Google Search Console only allows you to do a few each week. So you can see it took a while to manually index all these articles. And the first three columns here you can see are all red. So basically I tried to manually index them, Google wasn't having none of it, and it didn't work. So I marked it as MI, manually indexed, and it went to red because a few days later I checked it and it hadn't worked. Now this is where the story gets interesting because I have basically let that website sit. It is now 12 months old and I've done nothing to it for a good few months. And I started to manually index them again on the 10th of October, so around 3 days ago. And lo and behold, the first time I did it, I manually indexed 10 articles. And you can see here, out of the 10 articles, only one didn't get picked up. So the other 9 suddenly appeared in the SERP index. So I asked Google to index them, and this time Google listened and they did manually index. And the next day, sure enough, they showed up on my SERP robot tracker as well as green. SERP robot had found them. So Google had allowed these to manually be indexed. So I thought, is that a one-off? Often that happens and then they drop back out of the SERP index again. So I tried it again on the 11th of October, and you can see here from about midway on the screen, 2 of them didn't work, so I was a little disheartened, but then the other 8 worked. So yet again, kind of 90% of the articles I asked it to index actually got indexed. And that has continued over the last couple of days. So you can see at the bottom a lot of green. That column is pretty much green. In fact, out of about 40 articles there. I think there's only 4 that's not manually indexed, so they did not show up in the SERPs. So something has changed. Now, this video is not me telling you what has changed. I haven't a clue. I don't know why. Whether it's just aged and now Google's happy with it. I've proven my trust and my worthiness, and it's now decided to manually index them. I don't know. I really do know what's changed. I haven't put any backlinks on there. I've not done any social shares. I've done nothing at all. Now, I have checked in Moz Backlink Checker, and it doesn't seem to have picked up any authoritative backlinks. So it just seems that Google either had an issue and it's corrected it, or it now thinks I'm an authoritative website or I'm a genuine website and I should be allowed to be found in the SERP index. So pretty much good news. So you can see from the screenshot now, this is a steady growth of the articles indexing here. You can see all green going steadily up. Now you can see right at the very end there's a bit of a bump. That's because, like I said, the last few days I've been manually indexing them and they've been working. So it was slowly finding the articles, but to give you an idea, it took 3 months just to naturally let it sit and Google to find the articles and index them in the SERPs. And that took 3 months to do 50. So it found 50 articles out of 350 over a period of about 3 or 4 months. So very, very slow letting it manually do it. But like I say, over the last 3 days, I've managed to get around 30 or 40 articles manually indexed in days. So I'm going to continue to do that. I will keep expanding on this tracker. I'm going to do the next one on the 25th of October. I'm going to let Google sit now, see if it manually finds them, just naturally is picking them up. And if it's not, then I'm going to keep forcing them. I'm going to manually index them myself, keep forcing Google to find them, and I'll do another update around the 26th, 27th October, see if it's worked again. I'm hoping that this entire spreadsheet that I've got obviously goes a lot further than this screen. I hope that the column continues to go green. But at the moment, it's very exciting. It looks like there is some life and some movement in there. Why that's happened, I don't know. Maybe Google has just fixed whatever error was there. Or like I say, it's just had 12 months to mature and it now trusts my website. So I will bring you more news. There'll be income reports coming out on this website very soon. I have spent nearly $17,000 on this website, and I did work out at the current rate of income, it would take me 342 years to get my money back. So yeah, I think I need to speed things up a bit. But for now, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that update. Very exciting. I'm glad to see some movement on there. I really am.